Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's Sunday this time.
Yes, sir.
And we are prepared to talk about hip hop like nobody else in the world, man.
Always.
So, in order to do that, you got to be on the #1 hip hop podcast in the world.
And what is that?
We call it Banging on Lunch Tables.
Lunch Tables.
And now I'm Camp from the Port.
It's your boy Mike Jones.
And we are still available at your usual suspect platforms. SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
Google Play.
You did.
Apple Podcast.
You damn right.
And Spotify.
Hell yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in somebody's car, or you happen to be listening to the break room with somebody, or if you like just out and you happen to hear us, that's where we are. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get in tune for yourself.
Please do.
I mean, it's only right that you do things like that, because that's what will expose us to the rest of the world. Like, we're not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
We do that Sean Combs thing over here. We don't stop.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. We do the Sean Combs thing, Jones.
Yes, sir.
But hey, you know what? You can bring along as many people as you would like. You know what I'm saying? That's a given or a wish, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Bring your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Tell them about us.
Absolutely, man. So, Jones, before we get into hip hop, and I definitely didn't mean to leave this out of our show prep, because I did say for weeks on end that, we are hip hop, we are hip hop culture, we are black men, we are black fathers, we are black culture. So we're going to continue to stick with the times, because hip hop needs to be speaking for the times that we are in. So before we really get into the show, I think it's only right that we do spend a moment to give an unfortunate rest in peace to Elijah McClain.
Yes, sir.
We have another unarmed black person who's been killed by the fucking police.
Yeah.
Like, it's big. Like, this is why it's bigger than George Floyd.
Yeah.
This is why we say Black Lives Matter.
That's
you know what I'm saying? This is why we don't give a fuck about y'all apologies, so we can help continue to stimulate the economy by spending money at establishments that we don't own.
Nah, fuck all that.
You know what I'm saying? Because man, I mean, this gentleman was walking home, and he was killed by police because he has breathing issues, and he had the mask on. Now think about that, and Jones, I highlight that because this was my fear when the pandemic had started.
Man, same here, bro.
This was my literal fear. I was like, it's hard enough to be black with nothing on your head and face.
Right.
So now you want me to go outside with a mask on and think white people will think it's all good for me to be outside with a mask on.
Right, it's just cool. Yeah, ain't that going on? Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And hey, listen, man. Even if you're a massage therapist that plays violins for kittens, you are deemed a fucking threat to the fucking police.
Always.
Like, man, that is like this is the most trash story, because it took 3 police officers to assault and attack this young man, and they killed him. And of course, they're roaming free. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. I mean, not only have we still not, got the killers for Breonna Taylor or Ahmaud Arbery or George Floyd in custody. I mean, charged and convicted. And you know what I'm saying? Because I can't wait for all of them to get raped in prison. I don't care how that sounds, you know what I'm saying? I hope you're beaten and raped in prison by a bunch of black guys that you know that you couldn't kneel on, or that you know you can't shoot up. Now they're going to shoot up in you. No pause. I want black men to shoot in you when you go to fucking jail, dog. Like that's how hip hop I'm keeping it today, Jones.
You know what? I'm not even mad at that take, bro. Straight up.
You
Like,
know what I'm
fuck them
saying?
all. Fuck them all.
You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, come on, man. You know, no Vaseline. Make sure that cube is playing in that bitch where y'all doing what y'all gotta do to do, man. All of them, all these dudes, all of them.
Facts, all the murderers, straight up.
Believe it. Murderous police can go to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, straight up.
Or just go to the right cell block where you gotta lay down and be a bitch. Like that's cool with me too. Like for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Get raped out of your mind. I think you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm sorry to start the podcast off so venomous, but this is some bullshit, Jones.
It's some straight bullshit. Like y'all gotta understand. All our non-black allies that are listening to this show, man, you gotta understand how we feel, man. Like the brother couldn't even go outside because I think he wore a mask because he was anemic and like it was for like health reasons. Because this was a couple years ago. This is pre-pandemic, so he's just bopping along, minding his business, trying to maintain his own good health.
Yes.
And out of nowhere, like they stop him, take him into custody. He ends up dead. Why, fam? Like, why? What the fuck is going on? Like, it's trash, and fuck those cops straight up and down. Like Cam said, hope they end up somebody's bitch in jail. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Shooting them niggas, man. Shoot they club up. Fuck but to bring it back down, obviously a sincere rest in peace to Elijah McClain.
Man.
Condolences to his family, his friends. You know what I'm saying? He did have a condition. I didn't want to say what it is because I didn't read it right away. But yeah, man, you know he was needing a mask before COVID-19 and all of this, and and there is no, again, because even though this is what they do, there is no, bad years to report for this young man. There is no incident that happened back in the day and how he was trying to change his life. No, good young man from the door,
chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And was trying to be a positive influence and try to just have a positive mark on the world. And his life was taken from 3 bitch ass police. So
straight up,
that's just what it is. And we do add him to the long list of people who need justice. I mean, I was even thinking about this even after last week, Jones. Hell, we never really got justice for Emmett Till, Jones.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
That white bitch is still around.
You know
Fuck her too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we never truly got justice for Rodney King, Jones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's way deeper than even just 2020. Like, it's deeper than 2019. Like, decades have went by and we have not gotten the proper justice for these bitch ass police that keep killing black people, harming black people, hurting black people.
Yeah.
We have not gotten the proper, consistent justice for it. And,
man.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's why even with our platform as well as the other platforms around the world, we need to keep the foot on the necks. We need to applying pressure until we start getting that. And you know what I'm saying? And even if you got to do 30 days in Gym Pop, I think you'll learn your lesson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because Dahmer ate all them black kids and he didn't last too long now, did he?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So, hey, I'm just saying it like that. And, hey, man, let's start the show.
Look, like, real quick, I don't know if this is a hot take or if this is too crazy, but this is how I've been feeling. Anytime there's ever an incident of police unjustly taking the life of a black person, I think we found the way to get people's attention. Burn down they shit. All the shit that they care about, fucking up the hood. I get we angry in our space, but go fuck up they shit. Like, I know people like, oh, you shouldn't be looting and it's opportunistic. Fuck all that. Go fuck up Whole Foods. Go fuck up Starbucks. Go fuck up Target. All the places that they care about, go get you some free shit, because that seems to be the only way they understand and respect our voice. Because that peaceful marching, Yeah, that was cool. And then they popped Dr. King. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
We peacefully marched for Trayvon. George Zimmerman is out here just bopping along with his bitch ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Absolutely.
Tamir Rice's killer is still out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just bopping the fuck along. So it seems like to me, as a black man in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
the only answer that they respect is if we collectively fuck up they shit.
Word. And y'all definitely ain't got no reason to be saving no Starbucks now. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
You better blow up one of them bitch and bring me some apple fritters.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying? I also like the raspberry refreshers too. So look, if y'all ever want to loot a fucking Starbucks, I don't give a fuck which one you pick. Like, just make sure that you hit me with the cinnamon rolls, the apple fritters, and the motherfucking refreshers. And I mean, hey, then it is what it is. Black.
Yo, Cam, we
No.
we got them for the low.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Black Lives Matter, Starbucks guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You actually,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all only popping because of a black man, too. That's what really pissed me off about that. And I can just sidebar real quick. Because if it wasn't for Irvin Magic Johnson, we wouldn't give a fuck about y'all. So you need to shut the fuck up and comply. You need to get on the right side of history, not as a make good, not as a PR re-release, but no, you seriously need to be on the right side of history because you didn't get popping until Irvin Magic Johnson said y'all was popping.
Yeah, they cool. We fucked with y'all.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I never anticipated walking into a Starbucks until Irvin Magic Johnson said that, hey, I bought some of this shit. Y'all want to buy some?
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
Exactly. So, man, never get it confused. I mean, all you corporations, never get it fucking confused. We only mess with y'all because somebody black has put us on to you as a business venture.
That's it.
Be clear. All right, man. Hey, you know what? Even though we're gonna stay probably in the same like somber mood, even though that didn't sound somber at all. we can at least start the show.
Yeah.
Banging on lunch tables.
You damn right.
R.I.P. Huey.
Yeah, man.
Man, this is tragic that 32-year-old Huey was murdered. And yeah, man, he's I guess not even I guess popularly known for his summer smash single Pop Lock It Drop It.
Yeah,
and,
smash.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I had heard a couple songs from him during that time. He honestly wasn't bad, you know what I'm saying? But making the music that he was here for, smoked it. Like, you need something for the ladies to pop, lock, and drop it to. And he did that. Followed up with the remix. T-Pain has one of my favorite remix verses ever on that particular song. And I think I was trying to do the T-Pain ending of the verse on this show before when he was doing the like I love that shit. Like, but no, seriously, to bring it back down though, prayers and condolences to him. Even though, this is why, Jones, that I always look at people, I guess, crazy or just kind of side down when we talk about like, one hit wonders or, where's do that? Where is he or she popping? Blah, 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 laissez faire. It's like, no matter what Huey has put forth in hip hop history can't really be replaced.
Yeah, man, it's insane. Like, Huey helped to further push St. Louis along, man, and it's crazy. Like, I'll never forget hearing that song. That was like my first real year in the club, like consistently, and that song has been a staple ever since, man. Like, R.I.P. to Huey, man. Like, that's sad. It's very tragic, man, and I feel for his real friends and his family, man, and the people of St. Louis hip hop scene, man. Because from what I'm hearing, of the outpouring of love I'm saying, he was a real good dude, man, and didn't deserve to go out like that.
Yeah, man. It's super unfortunate because we have this we see so many hip hop artists, rap artists specifically, that don't really get a chance to, I guess, adjust to the fame or, or truly get the fame and do something with it. Like, you know, this to me, Jones, is just as tragic as Pop Smoke, you know?
Yeah.
Because even though, you know, Huey had Pop Like a Dragon was in like '07. You know, and then arguably, I mean, obviously anything with T-Pain on it is a song of the summer for, you know, 2007. So like literally he is the soundtrack of 2007. So I was in my 20s then. Huey's in my soundtrack for 2007. But if you were in high school, if you were a college freshman, like depending, like no matter where you were in life, if you were able to comprehend music and you were able to get outside in some facet, Huey was part of your 2007.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And even if that is the only, you know, hit he'll ever have or whatever, you know, dumb shit that people try to bring up right now, it doesn't replace, it doesn't change the fact that, you know, he created a moment. He created a moment in time for hip hop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's why we are taking the time to acknowledge him, show him respect. Give our condolences to his friends and family, and man, you know, just like you said, the outpouring in St. Louis, you know, praying for St. Louis.
Definitely.
Because you know, not everybody, and we say this all the time, Jones, not everybody has to have a platinum plaque or a #1 Billboard status to make a difference in where they are or to impact culture where they are. So, and it sounds like, you know, just from the reportings and and the things being said that, yeah, you know what, Pop, Lock, and Drop It was a very small piece to that man's life. And and I love to see the fact that people are acknowledging beyond, you know, just that moment, that national moment in time.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So, man, so again, rest in peace, condolences, and just best of blessings with everybody, because I know firsthand, like, trying to have a service during the pandemic is difficult. So
it's nuts, man.
You know what I'm saying? So just best of blessings to everybody, and trying to find peace and solace during this time in regards to Huey. And again, rest in peace to Huey. I want to get his full real name, so I just don't call him Huey. I'm sorry here. Well, let me see. No, that's his older brother's name. No, that's where he was born. You know what? I'm sorry. I will apologize. I will not do that. R.I.P. Huey. That's what we know him as. Condolences to you, brother. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Banging on lunch tables.
You damn right.
Jones.
Uh-huh.
The hip-hop versus is back, Jones.
It's back.
You know what I'm saying? And Fab versus Jada. Jadakiss versus Fabolous. I'm gonna just spoiler alert myself, ladies and gentlemen. When this was brought to me in the chat, I said that Fabolous should win this easily, but he will not, because Big said Jada is nice, and that's all that matters to hip hop fans.
Yeah, this is true.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I don't necessarily want to double down on that, but it did make me think about the songs that Jada could play. So what I want to do right now, Jones, is just get our predictions or our analysis. Maybe like, we ain't got to pick a winner if you don't want to, but one, I want to know how you felt when you first saw this, and then if you would like, tell us who you're rocking with in the Freddie versus Jason versus of Jadakiss versus Fabolous.
Man, I was geeked when I saw it, right?
Okay.
All right. But because that's going to be a good moment for hip-hop. Like, hip-hop is just going to be in the room, and we going to kick it. Kind of like the DJ Premier VERZUZ battle, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. And I like Fab as a rapper more than Jadakiss.
Really? Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay.
Yeah. I like Fab a little bit more than I like Jada as a rapper. But Fab is not going to win this battle.
Okay.
Fab is not gonna win the battle. And I say that because Fab don't got like the joints that are like legendary in like hip hop overall, like Jadakiss do. Like we talked about it a couple weeks ago with like the locks being hard to beat, right?
Right.
So
right.
Not only does Jadakiss have his solo bag he can dig in, he got his locks bag. Yeah. Not only the locks bag, he got the Rough Rider bag.
Yeah.
Not only the Rough Rider bag, he got the Bad Boy bag.
Yeah.
He can dig in. So it's like joints with Tamia ain't gonna win this shit, fam. Sorry.
You ain't trying to hit it so into you and then go switch it up with Ashanti in the middle. You want to?
Hell, fucking no. Like that's cool on a nice little drive with your lady. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When he bring that bullshit to the battle, it's over for him, fam. He getting cooked out here.
Okay.
Like no, sir. You don't stand a chance, my guy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You don't stand a chance.
So with So Into You, not standing a chance, how do you feel about Trade It All?
No. No.
So, hey, I just want to do that for y'all because I know Jones is going to get all the girl joints the fuck out of here for the entire battle. Like, you probably got Jadakiss winning 15-5, right?
Look here, man. If the theme of the battle is like on some Timberland hoodie type shit, I know we're in the middle of almost July and shit. Uh-huh. But if the theme is hoodies and Timberlands, hey man, all that lovey-dovey shit is getting kicked to the fucking curb. I get it. I understand. There's a place for it. Okay. I like it as well. Some of it. But this shit right here though, fam. This shit right here though. Nah, that shit gets no play in this ride.
Oh man. Okay. So you know what, Jones? I hadn't really thought about all of the joints because you know what? I'll even be fair to say this. I thought even with Jada using the solo and the lock shit, that Fab could still win this.
Okay.
Front. And I still, part of me still does believe that too. By the way, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just bailing out just because I think now. We're going to get many people are. I don't need the education, but a lot of people need an education on who Fab is and what he has contributed to hip hop. You know, I, for one, was saying in 2009 specifically, because I still have my Impala, and I think Loso's Way came out in 2009 or like into 2008. When that period of time, I was like, Fabolous is the best rapper in Brooklyn right now. He's the king of New York. Ooh. And I was willing to firmly stand on that with anybody that was coming out with anything. And I think if he leans towards songs and moments that came out within that time, I think we have a very interesting conversation. I know this is probably going to sound crazy to some of you.
Okay.
But I personally think that people got the strengths of these two artists backwards.
Okay, what you talking about, man?
I think Jadakiss might have the edge on the bigger singles.
Okay.
But Fab has the better street records.
What?
See? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Okay.
And shout to Nigel. Shout to the kid Nigel. He because he's geeked about this. Fab and Jada are in his top 5 or top 10, like both of them. So so this is awesome. But he posed a very fair question. He said, "What happens?" But he said, "What if this happens?" And he had the Locks, We Are the Streets, Fuck You, and then he had Fabulous Street Dreams, the mixtape, Fuck You Too or F You Too.
Ooh, okay.
And in the comments, I said, if that happens, we have to acknowledge Fab as having the best verse on this beat ever. Because Fab's verse is better than that song.
Ooh.
I don't make the songs, I just listen to them. Right? Jones, I remembering everything that the Lock said on "Fuck You," right? You remember the song, right? It's a great introductory song to it, right?
Yeah.
To that album, right? Mm-hmm. Jones, I just put "Street Dreams" the mixtape in the whip yesterday and listened to it.
Okay.
And Jones, you know what made me forget about how actually dope the original Lock's "Fuck You" song is? Like, do you know what made me forget about how dope that song was?
What?
When Fab said, "But I still pull through the sky with handguns as big as the one RoboCop pulled from his thigh. You probably heard about the bullets I buy and how it looked like I'm throwing batteries when the bullets shoot by."
Ooh, yeah.
But then Jones, he was like, "So what, you wear a vest? Why would I care? If I aim for your chest, it'd be a good idea." like, dog. And then Jones, because like I've already forgot everything that Sheik, Kiss, and Styles have said on it. But then he ends his verse with, "I'm eating, and I ain't have to use someone's utensils. And when you clean as me, you know that every bum is against you. But please don't let someone convince you to test a kid and get hit with slugs as long as a number 2 pencil. Fucker." Jones, they can't play that record, Jones. I don't care. Fab has the best verse on that beat ever. Nobody has killed that beat like Fab. Nobody.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think about joints like that, but you know what? What I thought about this morning, and I don't know it for sure, but this is just on my mind. Mm-hmm. I think Jadakiss can play Victory. Because I think he wrote...
Wait a minute.
Yeah, because I think he wrote Puff's verse. The sun don't shine forever, so as long as we're here, then we might as well shine together. Whether now or never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. I think he wrote that.
Okay. I think Big wrote it, but I'm not 100% sure. And second of all, he can't play that.
Okay, Jones. Now why not though, Jones?
I would say this: he can't play that, fam. Like if we talk about hip hop, like that's good for the Neo, Jonte Austin battle and all that. That's cool for that. That's good for the Babyface and Teddy Riley battle. But don't bring that shit over here, fam. What did you spit? What did you say? Like that's cool. I'm good for the songwriter R&B joints, but don't be coming to me with the shit. Oh well, I wrote this for Puff. Nah, fuck that. What did you say? Man? So, I don't want to hear that.
So Jones, but he gonna talking crazy ain't gonna get you nothing but choke, and that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is God for these cats. He can't play that. You don't want to hear that.
No.
Okay. All right.
Nah.
Okay. Hey. Well then Jones. Okay. Now I ain't gonna front then. I'm not gonna front then. Okay. Then Fab is gonna win this easily.
What?
Yeah, Jones. Joe, you think why and knock yourself out is enough? No, sir. Jones.
That's what. See, that's why I said he got a lot of different bags he can go in.
But still, Jones.
Not only why knock yourself out. He got Little John joints that he smoked. If he want to go do that, got those joints.
But what joint though, Jones? Because I just want to hear the joint you're gonna throw out there.
Hold on. Let me get on here and do my Googles.
Because I'm being very real. If Jada don't use something off No Way Out, he lost. I'm being clear on that now. If he doesn't use something that he wrote on No Way Out, he's lost, and he lost by maybe like 4 or 5.
look, man. What's that song? Knocking Heads Off. He can use that from the Lil Jon from the Kings of Crunk. That's number 3 on that joint. He can use that. What's the other joint he was on the second joint? On the is that Kings of Crunk? Is he on that?
I forget honestly, but I tell you what, knocking heads off, Jones. If I was Fab, I would literally throw out Diamonds. I would throw out Diamonds featuring Jeezy and get that the fuck out of here.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I was like, oh, that's what you gonna play? You gonna play that?
I'm not mad at
all right, cool.
and another joint, I'm glad you brought up the Fuck You and Fuck You Too joints, right? Because then you got the Keeping It Gangster joint.
Yeah.
You got that and the remix, and Jada and Styles did smoke the remix.
They did.
To that.
But Jones, who said soon as they get the crumb they want to bury you? That's why I travel with a semi, like Eddie, you're coming to America. Facts. Fab and Kane did surprisingly phenomenal between Fame and Days and Kiss and Styles, and they were right in the middle.
Yeah, that's true. And but remember, I started the conversation off with I think Fab is a better rapper than Jada. It's just I think Jada in this particular arena, Jada got the records. What's the other joint? The Ghostface joint. Run. His verse on that. He can play that.
Okay.
Come on, man. The joints went big. I love the dope. Like, come on, man. No, I love the dope.
No, Last Days.
Last Days, yeah. Okay. Last Days.
Jones, you know what? You named all those songs, and I don't think none of those are better than Gotta Be Thug, Jones. I don't think any of those songs are better than Can't Deny It. I'd be tempted to say that Holler Back might get a couple of those songs out of here, Jones.
I hated that song. You know I hated Holler Back. Holler Back was ass to me.
Hey, well, look, I'm gangsta. Y'all just wannabes. Federal agents on the P's. 30 a gram, 28 on the keys. Got a good lawyer. I'm gonna squeeze. Jones, hey, Fab gets busy, Jones. You know this.
Facts. I totally agree. But does he got 20 records that's going to smoke the joints that Jadakiss can pull out of the bag? Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Jones, hey, if you're disqualifying everything No Way Out or P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, then yes. Hey, for real. Because, like, hey, look, that was the edge I was going to give him. I was like, because, he could play Benjamins. He could play Victory. I heard he could play More Money, More Problems. I don't know. Like, there's some bad boy joints that he's a part of that, hey, look, if he can't play those, then he lost, Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing off the Last Kiss is going to play. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Kiss of Death, he got a few joints on there he could play. Hey, look, I'm gonna say it here right now. By your side over anything that Fab is gonna play in that round.
Mm-hmm.
But if By Your Side comes on and then Breathe comes on, I know that the people are gonna say something different.
Now, also, don't forget, was that Reservoir Dogs with him and Jay? Come on, man. It's a lot of joints here. It's a lot of joints. And that's a lot of pressure on Fab. I get it. Like I said, Fab is the better rapper to me of the two. But the legendary joints that Kiss is on, man. Oh, come on. I don't know.
See, but George, you naming those posse because, like Fab ain't got none. Like the From Nothing to Something, the From Nothing to Something, like album area. Again, that's 2007. Like, I'm dead ass when I say between 2007 and 2009, Fabolous was the king of New York to me. So like when Family Affair plays, what's gonna happen, Jones?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, we gotta really start. We gotta really start talking about this correctly. Like,
true.
I mean, and even though they're not considered singles, a very underrated tandem is Pusha T and Fab.
You're right.
Again, man, we gotta. I think we have so many. we have so many moments with Jada that were so big, but but at the same time though, Jones, if you're going to disqualify a lot of the bad boy shit, because I don't think he's gonna play If You Think I'm Jiggy, and I don't think he's gonna play Will Always Love Big Papa, Jones. So you got to explain the bad boy bag now if that's gonna get him disqualified. Like, you got to.
Look, I'm just saying the joints that he wrote and didn't spit on.
Okay.
Those can't qualify. Like, I get that.
Okay.
But if he on it, like if he wrote Puff part and he owned the song with Puff, fuck it, let it rock. But you just gotta play your verse. Don't play me Puff verse. Talking about, yeah, I wrote that though. Not right now, fam. Like, I get it. Not right now.
Hey,
now.
Hey Jones, I won't lie to you, man. Can't let you go and throw it in the bag. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think that Jada got something for those if we're gonna use those rules. I ain't gonna lie. Hey yo, a lot of Fab shit is gonna ring off if he can't call in the audibles of the shit he wrote, Jones. I'm gonna say that. I mean, granted, because like what I don't expect is the mixtape battle. Like, this ain't Soul Tape versus the Champ Is Here series. Like, that ain't like that ain't this, and this ain't that. So like, we gotta be clear that if certain shit can't or won't play, then yeah, I'm back to Fab winning this easily.
Alright, now do you mean to tell me you trying to say that the Best of Me Part 1 ain't gonna get no play? It ain't gonna ring off?
I mean, will it ring off? Yeah, but what's gonna happen when the comments say, "Oh shit, Jada was on the original"? When's the last time you played the original Best of Me, Jones? When?
What? Probably 2001.
Right. Hey, and Jones, you know what? And if the Best of Me is gonna play, then you were wrong. So Into You is gonna play, and that's gonna win. That's gonna win because the singer changed on one and the rapper changed on the other one. So you gotta give Tamia and Fab they respect. When that get the original Best of Me the fuck out of here, Jones. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, look, man, I'm just trying to pick records to go to combat the big joints that Fab got. All right, the nice little lovey-dovey joints. Jada got like one or two in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And Best of Me Part 1 is that.
Right. Hey, and that's the problem, Jones. He got one or two. If you're eliminating Bad Boy, if you're eliminating Bad Boy, Jones, then you know, I mean, that's just what it's got to be. I mean, now of course, I mean, he got other joints. Like, I'm not gonna like totally dismiss everything because I mean, hey, Money, Power, Respect is probably gonna win the round, no matter what, right? That's probably gonna win. But since this is your guy, Jones, how would you feel if New York played? Ja Rule, Fat Joe, and Jada. How would you feel if that played?
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad at that. Because on the lowest of keys, I did think that record was hot when it was out. I just hated that it had to be Ja Rule's record. Mm-hmm. But I was like, fuck it. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at it at all.
Okay. Hey, okay. And one more, Jones. Because I don't want to try to give everybody everything. So, when that Jada and Mariah play, Jones, are you going to keep it real? Are you going to keep it real? Are you going to deduct the point? Because you want to talk about some bull. You want to talk about some joints that get no play. Let's do this. Let's go straight up. What was it? You Make Me Wanna versus So Into You, Jones. That's literally the same fucking song, Jones. Which one are you picking? Or is it a draw?
I'm gonna pick the Fab joint. See, and it's funny because automatically when you said Jada and Mariah, I skipped over that song and I went right to the Honey remix.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And to be honest, yeah, the Honey remix is a dope song, but yo, Fab can get that the fuck out of here with Make Me Better, Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, Jones. I think a proper education on who Fab is will be brought to the table. I think that's going to be the biggest win of all of this, no matter who wins in this celebration or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true that.
Because because people got Fab fucked up. He came in at a very interesting time. Excuse me, in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you got to think his debut album dropped the same day as Blueprint and the Twin Towers. And he got left in the shuffle from that. But here we are in 2020, and people that we thought would definitely be around and be active in hip-hop are not. It is him. It is Jay. It's Kiss. But, I mean, you think about it, and I know some of these circumstances couldn't be prevented, but if you said going into 2001, there would be no Pun, there'd be no Biggie, there'd be no DMX, there'd be, you know what I'm saying, Snoop ain't really rocking. Well, I mean, maybe because Snoop had a 7-year head start, but there's a gang of people that before, during, and after Fab that ain't here no more, or they're not rapping at the level that Fab is rapping at then or now. So
you know what? And I think that's just because I don't think Fab has ever delivered that universally heralded album that puts you in that spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Some people say Loso Swag. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Or his mixtape series is more lauded than his album material. And I think that's the one thing. But the career is the career, though. You know, he might not have the classic album per se, but the man's been around 20 years, straight up, and has been overly consistent. You know, the albums might not be what you want them to be, but the bars have never lacked. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would agree with that. I mean, I do have, I still have Loso's Way as number 1, Ghetto Fabolous being 2, and I kind of feel like From Nothing to Something is the 3rd best album. Banging on Lunch Tables, and we are back.
We back.
You know what I'm saying? We're not sure what happened, but I know we had a complete thought about Jada versus Fab, and I know where we definitely left off was how Fab was basically been around one of the most unsuspecting 20-year career, I think, that we have seen. So, and granted, Jadakiss has been around a little longer, but I think even though Jada has had some bigger records early in his career, I think if you had to give me a career choice, I would pick Fab's over Jada's, though.
Ooh.
You know?
That's a great question.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Because I look at it true. You know, Jada was on Bad Boy. He got to meet Big and make records with Big, and those are big moments. But he also threatened to throw a refrigerator on Diddy and get out of his contract.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then, then they go to Rough Riders, and then, I mean, they don't, and even though the move might have been better under the guise of creative control, they don't sell more records as a unit. Maybe, just maybe, the album that is Kiss the Game Goodbye was actually Black Rob's life story. We don't know.
Ooh.
We don't know. Hey, look, I think a lot of things are put into certain positions because of scramble tactics. I mean, hey, like I said at the beginning of the show, Diddy won't stop. But you can't tell me, you can't convince me, I'll say it like this, you can't convince me that when Shine, when it makes his second album, Double Up, when Black Rob's life story came out, you can't tell me that between those 3 albums wasn't Jada's whole solo album. You can't tell me it wouldn't. Like you can't tell me he wasn't getting Bad Boys. You can't tell me he wasn't getting Whoa. You can't tell me he wasn't getting I Dare You. It's some shit that is. You can't tell me he wasn't getting Special Delivery, Jones. You can't tell me.
True.
Like, I mean, hey,
that's true.
I look at shit a lot different, and I think Jadakiss's solo album under Bad Boy Entertainment was the 3 albums that Puff put out after Big died. Hell, maybe he's on More Money, More Problems instead of Diddy. Maybe More Money, More Problems is Jadakiss, Mace, and Biggie.
Ooh, that would have been fire.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, listen. I look at shit differently, Jones. And
Yeah.
so with that said, I'll take Fab's Clue mixtape intros transforming into an album, which transforms into an incredible mixtape run, which transforms into significant songs of the next 6 summers.
Yeah. True that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, that's not to discredit Jada. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He ended up doing everything that he wanted to do, and he's made some very big moments. But I think we're up for a real education when it comes to both of these gentlemen. To be clear, but I will stand by my statement, and I'll make it my final statement, Jones. If Jadakiss can't play Puff Daddy records, he is going to lose. and that's where I stand firm on that.
Hey, man, this is going to be a hell of a night, man. They lucky it's too hot to put on a hoodie, because I definitely have one on for the battle. I might do Tim's and jean shorts. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? you just gotta turn your AC down to like 67, Jones, so you don't.
Oh man!
So you don't catch a heat stroke in the house. You know.
Nah, damn that! My light bill be too damn hot. Nah, man. I'll just enjoy this in my regular lounge wear.
There you go. There you go. So hey, man, Jadakiss versus Fabolous, Freddie versus Jason versus.
Yeah.
And both of these gentlemen, I believe they both have Swizz and Timberland records. I wonder if they'll play them against each other. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a good night, man.
Yeah, man. Right now, later on, over anything that Jada's going to play that Timberland produced, by the way. All right. Banging on lunch tables.
You damn right.
Jones.
I
was thinking about something. I was anticipating, I don't know why, I was anticipating a rap argument like on the Joe Budden podcast one day for us.
Okay.
And I was, and it kind of stems from Maul's take on Rick Ross, right?
Okay.
I got to credit this conversation and this segment to that show, because basically in a versus battle, Maul thinks Ross can beat every fucking body.
Right, yeah.
And I don't see it, right? But beyond that, that conversation inspired what I want to call the complete MC theory, Jones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the complete MC, right? So throughout time, we're always trying to figure out, like, who's the best rapper alive? Like, who's the hottest? Who's the best? Who's the greatest? And then, people like to compartmentalize, you got lyrics, or you super lyrical. And I hate all that bullshit. Get all that shit the fuck out of here, Jones.
Right.
So I think what I have done in my own mind here, I think I have developed the system to segment and compartmentalize every rapper for the rest of our time.
Ooh, okay.
So, the complete MC theory is this, Jones. Lyricism plus storytelling plus lifestyle rap equals the complete MC.
Okay. So you got to tell me a good story. You got to be able to have lyrical wizardry. You got to have the wordplay and whatnot. And you got to be able to, stun on other rappers somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Bragging status. Okay.
Yeah, or even to sell lifestyle. And to be clear, everybody, when I say lifestyle rap, I include, like, obviously, the cars, the watches, the jewels, and all that. I also think that your ability to talk to or cater to women and make the songs for the ladies. I think that qualifies in that. I also think that your drug raps, your trap raps, the way you move the dope and you shoot niggas, I think that is all in one category called lifestyle rap, because your gangster life, your Mac life, your pimp life, your baller life. It's all life. It's all lifestyle based. Now, are you telling it with bars or are you telling it through a story? And some people are able to do both. And Jones, when I started thinking about it, when I had specifically just those three categories, lyricism, storytelling, and lifestyle rap, everybody that I considered to be great or a GOAT or whatever fell into the category with no explanation.
Okay.
Like, for instance, the very first person that I thought of was Jay-Z.
Okay, bet. I'm rocking.
You know what I'm saying? The next person I thought about, Nas.
Okay.
You see where I'm going with this? It's like, man. And then I got to people like Scarface and DMX. And I said, ooh, they're great storytellers. And, you know, there is a lifestyle, you know, to both of their raps. But, you know, but how high are they in lyricism?
Okay.
And then when I thought about it, I said, well, can you put them in the complete MC category with a J or a Nas? And I'll be honest, Jones, I didn't. However, now everybody don't.
Listening.
You know what I'm saying? Now everybody don't misread what I'm saying. Just because you're not the complete MC doesn't mean you're garbage.
Okay.
Because Scarface and DMX are two of the greatest.
Okay.
But there is a place called Rare Air. There's a place called Rare Air. Like, you know, Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron are here. And then like Katie and Steph and, you know, Charles Barkley are like there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you know, there's Jordan, Pippen, and there's Stockton and Malone. And it's not that you're not great. Are you greater than them? Complete MC. Big pun.
Okay.
Hey! Stop me when you think it's wrong, Jones. It's cool. I'm here for the conversation. I brought this topic to the conversation because I want to see if I'm bugging. Another person who came leaping off of the page as far as complete MC. Go ahead.
No, I'm just following your criteria. I'm rocking with you so far.
Okay.
I got questions, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. Another person two people actually, I thought leaped off the page when it came to complete MC. T.I.
Okay.
And Ludacris.
Yeah, I thought about him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, I'm just hey, listen. I'm sitting here. I've really thought about this. And I'm like, man, this is coming up. You know, Jeezy, not in this conversation. Ross, not in this conversation. Ross has Ross has high-end lifestyle rap. His stories don't be the greatest.
Okay.
And I don't think he's a lyricist at all. so like,
okay.
Hey, yo, Lloyd Banks, complete MC. 50 Cent, not so much. Okay.
Now, because I would disagree with with Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Why?
How so?
The way I'm picturing this, the whole thing, the way I'm picturing what you're saying in my mind's eye, right, is like you played 2K before, I'm sure, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right, so like ability sliders, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Somebody's lyricism slider might be pushed all the way to the max. You 99 on that joint.
Mm-hmm.
But then on your what was the other criteria to make sure I repeat it correctly?
Lyricism, storytelling, lifestyle rap.
Okay, your storytelling, it might be a 70. You know what I'm saying? You might not be the greatest storyteller, but you telling me how your bullets are as long as batteries and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're punching my head off. You know what I'm saying? Your stories ain't that great. So I think it's a better mix than just having all of those together with the people that you're naming. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take my emotions out of it because, like, for example, Scarface is in my top 5.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I know he ain't the greatest lyrical wizard with words, as in comparison to like a Lloyd Banks. Mm-hmm. But overall, like his player rating is like in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Well, Lloyd Banks is a good 85 or some shit. You know, so. I'm just trying to think. I'm walking with you, mm-hmm. but I'm also like, But if we going on lifestyle, storytelling, and lyrical ability, I'm not mad at you. I think you got to rethink Rick Ross's storytelling ability. I think he's pretty good at that.
Well, off the top of your head, Jones, point me to the one song where he displays great storytelling. Just one song.
Okay. Now, being that there are numerous Rick Ross records, right. I can't think of one in particular, but that's not because he doesn't have one. Like, overall, like, I'm just getting a flood of different, like, verses where he tells, like, a nice brief, visually, he depicts the whole scene visually. So it might not be a story as in I went from this place, from A to B, and this is how I got there. But, like, the picture that he paints with words about the descriptors, like, she 22, she in room 222, like, those different little moments, I think those, like, he tells short, concise stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, short essays. You ain't getting a full-blown novel. But that's just to see, like, I see what you're saying, but I kind of disagree, but the way you got it set up, I ain't gonna be like, nah, fuck that, you wrong.
Hey, Jones, and you know what? That what you just explained to me is why, at best, Rick Ross's storytelling slider is at 55.
Ooh, come on, man!
Like it's at 50. Hey, look, if you can't give me a verse where you can tell a complete story, then what are we talking about, Jones?
Facts. Okay,
hey,
that's fair.
Drake is a complete MC, Jones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah. I can't. I'm not even gonna hate. Nope.
Hey, listen.
Nope. Yep, he is.
Hey, listen. My guy, Project Pat, not a complete MC, Jones.
Tells amazing stories.
Yeah.
Has great lifestyle raps.
Yeah.
Not high on the lyrical ability.
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I personally like his wordplay. I like the way he uses his words, but I mean, if somebody told me I don't think Project Pat's a complete MC, okay, you got me. Okay. I'll let it fall back. I'll tell you, I mean, he's higher than most, but again, this is me putting him in his appropriate class. Is he? Okay. I mean, and I mean, and at the end of the day, does he belong in the class of Jay, Nas, T.I., Luda, Pun? No. Yeah. No, he just doesn't. He just doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, hey, Reggie Miller and Steph Curry are great shooters. They're probably the greatest shooters to ever play the game. And you know, and so is Ray Allen. And so, but hey, that guy named Kobe Bryant, he's better at the whole entire game of basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he can shoot like them on any night, except he's going to put up 81.
Yeah, like, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then he's going to dunk on one of them, and he's going to take the ball from them and dunk when nobody's around because he's too fast. Like, those are the complete MCs, Jones. Like of the game, that is your LeBron, Jordan, Kobe's. Those are your Wilt Chamberlains. That's your Shaq in 2001. Those are your Bill Russell in the 60s. Like those guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is Patrick Ewing. You know what I mean? A lot of rap niggas is Patrick Ewing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, it's a few Akeem Olajuwons out there. They get their moment where they shining bright, but hey, at the end of the day, I mean, we kind of forget about you when we talk about the rare air of people. But people that really know the game will be like, oh no, dude hard though. Dude is dope. You dig what I'm saying? But then you got like Alonzo Mourning, Jones. Then you got Karl Malone. You know what I mean? I'm using basketball. Then you got Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, niggas is hard. Niggas is dope. They were great at what they did. But it ain't that many GOATs, Jones.
And the thing about it is, we speaking from an MC level.
Yeah. We
talking about the MC. And I get it. You know what? I completely rock with you, because the only thing, but I'm an album guy. I'm an album guy.
Yes.
The only thing that messes this up for me is thinking of the albums that certain people that are in that category. Like you're saying Luda, right? Luda is a fantastic, phenomenal MC.
Yes.
It's just as his career went along, the albums, I don't know about that, fam. But at the same time, as an MC, when you're talking about a complete MC, I gotta give it to him though. I gotta give it to him. Now,
Jones, on specifically Luda's discography, tell me what was the last album you listened to and what age you were at when you listened to it.
The last complete Ludacris album that I really remember taking in might be like Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
When I was like, I think I might have been 23 when that dropped.
Okay.
Was that 23 in 08? Yeah. So, yeah, I was 23. And every subsequent album since that he's dropped, I might have skimmed it and don't remember nothing off of it. Like, and that's Battle of the Sexes. I just remember Harlow, Could You Go? You know, bouncing from club to club when that was rocking.
Right.
What was that mixtape? 1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Only thing I remember on that was he was trying to say like, "Yo, fam, I ain't the old nigga. I ain't the one." Quit trying to play me, Big Sean and Drake.
Right.
And then Ludaversal, I don't remember listening to that at all.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So Theater of the Mind, Jones. Where do you have Theater of the Mind and just the albums you remember? Like, is it in the top 3, 5? Is it at the bottom? Like, where is it above Release Therapy? Like, where do you have that album?
You know what? I actually do like that more than from what I remember, more than I like Release Therapy. Like, Release Therapy was cool, and like it was just other albums that were bigger that I liked more. But in 08, when Theater of the Mind came out, I was like, this is highly underrated. Like, I still remember joints off there, like Everybody Hates Chris. I thought that was dope. The Spike Lee joint that he had on there,
Do the Right Thing.
Dope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like that joint was hard, and I like that more than like Red Light District and what was that other one that he came out with? I do like that one more than like Red Light District and Release Therapy. I know Release Therapy got the Grammy and all that shit,
right?
But like I did remember liking Theater of the Mind more than those 2 previous albums that he had put out.
Okay, hey, well, you know what, Jones? I would encourage you to listen to the albums after that album began, because honestly, personally, I have Theater of the Mind as the second best Ludacris album, right behind Word of Mouth. I got it behind Word of Mouth, and I got Word of Mouth, Theater of the Mind, and I'll go back for the first time as third.
Okay.
And the reason why, and that's why I asked that question, because I'm like, hey, you know what? I think I forgot Chicken and Beer, but you know what? Still second, third. I'm still not super sold on some of the joints on the second half of Theater of the Mind. I shouldn't say I don't have like the middle of Chicken and Beer being better than the second half of Theater of the Mind, if that makes sense to anybody that's listening. So yeah, I haven't forgot Chicken and Beer, but I would put Chicken and Beer probably fourth back to the back for the first time.
Okay,
and then that's just off the head. But I was gonna say, because I think that Theater of the Mind is the album that shows just how complete Ludacris is as an MC.
I agree. Now that I definitely agree. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, I think when we start talking albums, I think that is truly it's not even a measure of classics. I think that separates the complete MCs from the ones that are not. Because if all you can do is give us bars for a whole album, or if all you're gonna do is tell like stories the whole album, or if all you're gonna do is sell us lifestyle, and there is no mixture, then it's gonna show by track 5 or 6. You know, I mean, hey, what's Future's knock?
Yeah,
Future puts out the same fucking song 17 times.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So he's obviously not in the complete MC conversation. Hey, what's y'all knock on Eminem? Even though I think you're wrong. That all he do is some rappity rap ass shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And whereas, you know, his life, and I'll give y'all this, his lifestyle slider is not in the 80s or 90s, but it ain't 50 or 40 either. We just don't get what he's doing. Like, we're not white people from trailer parks. Like, and that was especially early Eminem, those kind of raps that he was kicking. Okay, it's not relatable, but it is a lifestyle source. I mean, hell, he's one of the original pill popping rappers, and pill popping is a lifestyle, unfortunately. You know
that's a fact.
Like drug rap is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Drug rap is a thing. Robbing rap is a thing. So again, he does lifestyle rap. Do I fuck with the lifestyle? Absolutely not. But it exists. You know? I mean, hey, Jones. Back to our Gangstar conversation. You said you didn't listen to a lot of Guru. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because, you know, the lyricism ain't that high. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling, time to time.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Lifestyle rap, barely any. So you know what I mean? Like, the rappers eliminate themselves in this.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like, I don't have to get into classic records, classic albums. I don't have to get into where you from and when people started listening to you. Hey, Big Boy and 3000, complete MCs.
Complete MCs.
So the source moment don't even matter in my conversation. Because because the bottom line is, I heard Southern Playalistic, I heard AT Aliens, I heard Aquemini, I heard Stankonia, I heard Speaker Box of Love Below, and they're complete MCs.
All the way through.
All the way through.
Yeah.
So
I like this theory, man. I like this. I like this. I like where you're going. At first, I was a little shaky.
Of course.
You was a little shaky, but you convinced me. I like that.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. Hey, I gotta put you on the side of the fence and throw out one of your guys. So I had to go to Scarface off the rip, because I was like, no, Scarface is great. He's great. Yeah. He is a father to a lot of style and storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is he a complete MC? I don't. That's you know what I'm saying, that because the thing is, and my litmus test is, does he have better bars than T.I., or are they on that level? It's his bars where 3 Stacks is. It's his bars where Luda is. It's where Jay is at. So where Nas is at. And if he's 0 for 5, then he doesn't belong there.
Man, I You know what? Because he's in my top 5. I'm begrudgingly going along with this conversation. Only because you're using him as the focal point. But I do get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to bet my money on who was gonna wow me with lyrical wizardry more, Scarface wouldn't be in that conversation.
Yeah, it's not his game. It's not his game.
Right.
And you know what, Jones? And I'm glad, and you know what? And I picked Scarface, and I'm glad you said that about your top 5, because this is another reason why I say, hey, yo, man, let y'all 5s be y'all 5s. But
Let
understand,
them be y'all 5s.
Right, but somebody got to be 6, 7, and 8, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, somebody got to be 6, 7, and 8. It ain't no 13 people in the top 10. Like, yo, like, and it's cool. Like, okay, maybe complete MCs is not your thing. I didn't name Too Short in this. If Too Short is your 3rd favorite rapper, who gives a fuck what I got to say about it?
Exactly.
Just let him be your 3rd favorite rapper. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you might love T.I. and he could be number 1. And you know what all you prove to me is that you have a complete MC at number 1 on your favorite list. That's it.
On your list.
That's right. That is right. That's right. So like, I want to just talk the complete MC theory. I just want to throw that out to y'all because I mean, again, we have so many GOAT / who's your top 5 / who's your top 10. I'm now. I was done with it years ago when we started this show, and I said I'm just gonna list my favorites. Now I'm going to list my favorites, and I'm going to tell you what complete MCs look like. That's what I'm doing moving forward.
Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at that, though. I'm not mad at all.
All right. Well, hey, what do y'all think? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Banging on lunch tables.
You damn right.
New music has hit the streams, Jones. And
oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, they definitely did. And I'm not going to act like I listened to a lot. I listened to 2 singles.
Okay.
I did listen to that Megan Thee Stallion Girls in the Hood because why not? Her Instagram promo is amazing.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't front, though. She rocked the beat, though. She killed it. It. Like, the song is hard. Like, If my estrogen level was a little high, Jones, this is my song of the summer, and it's not even close.
And I'm not even mad at that because this shit go though.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, a hard record is a hard record, and she really rapping on that bitch too. Like, I see. I'm even starting to see even women criticize Megan Thee Stallion, and her rapping, but
really,
yeah, oh yeah, hey, I seen a couple young black women that was like, hey, yo, finally this bitch dropped something that I actually like. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, but damn. It ain't much different from the other. You know what? Never mind. You do you. Do you, miss. Right,
do you.
It's all
on
good.
The real, please.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what, I mean, and maybe it's the Easy E. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's that sauce. Maybe it's that old NWA sauce that makes this more palatable for the young ladies that I've seen. But, you know, I mean, people criticize Megan. But hey, man, look, she's in her 20s, and she want to get money and get her pussy ate. I mean, when I was 24, I went to get money and get my dick sucked. So I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to understand. Like that is literally it. I'm not really trying to, I mean, I love everything that she's doing. Again, if my estrogen level was a little higher, she'd be my favorite rapper, and it'd not even be close right now. But yeah, Girls in the Hood, I thought it was a dope record. I think I played it twice. You know what I'm saying? I might even throw it back in because I like the bop on that. I just like the bop. Yeah. You can't lose with the Boys in the Hood beat if you can really rap. I'll say it like that.
Nah, you really can't. And it's funny. I thought about when I first heard Game For Real, when he used it back in the day with him and Jim Jones on the track together.
Yeah, hey, the Certified Gangsters joint.
Yeah, Certified Gangsters. I was like, you know what? Dre really snapped on this beat. That's how you know you created a dope ass beat when motherfuckers keep using that shit over and over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, and Jones to confirm how good Game sounded on that. That's the first verse from Jim Jones. I mean, from not Jim Jones, but that's the first verse from Game that I liked, and that's the first Jim Jones song I listened to 3 times. And I was convinced that Young Booker 50 wrote Game's verse. I was like, nah, man. Hold up, man. Harlem just like Compton. That's just how I roll. Red bandana wrapped around the chrome 44. I was like, ain't no way he wrote that. No way, bro. I was like, nah. 50 to drop that off. 50 recorded that and left or something. He was like, no, I'm taking that shit. So,
that is hilarious.
Oh, man. So, yeah, you know, new Megan Thee Stallion's out. And also, the young boy, Jack Harlow, What's Poppin' remix.
Yeah.
It's funny to see how all the young people are saying how Wayne got washed up on this track and he went last. Hey, it's the funniest shit. And I can't even front. Yo, hey, Tory Lanez killed these niggas, Jones.
Oh, smoked them.
Tory Lanez killed these niggas on this, man. It's hey, I like what DaBaby did on it too. You know what? I can't front. No, they're right. Young people are right. Lil Wayne got washed. Lil Wayne got washed.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He needs to, like, these young. Hey, we've been saying it for a minute, Jones. But just so people are aware, no, these young people can rap. Like, a lot of the people 21 to 29 can really fucking rap. and y'all need to stop mailing it in before people think you trash.
Lil Wayne looking like the old man that got bad knees that want to run a full court.
Yeah,
like,
man.
nah, I'm playing. These young boys out here balling, man.
Right, yeah, man. All of a sudden, he good for one half court 3-on-3 to 7. that's what he's looking like.
Call it for a sub. Like, OG, it's only game. We only got 5 points, man. What you doing?
Right. Like,
I mean, y'all want to take a water break?
You know what I'm saying? Back wet with the sweat. Yeah, it's 3-2. It's 3-2 though, Jones.
Right.
My man sweating hard as shit. He's sweating hard as shit. It's 3-2. and y'all got ball, and he up, and it's like, oh no, hold on. I got this.
Nah.
But yeah, man.
Time out.
Right. I will say this. I was meaning to check out the Jack Harlow project earlier this year when it came out, and I still have not done it yet. I won't front that song made me want to do it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I will make an attempt to do that today, tonight, this evening, or this week for sure. But yeah, man. Again, yeah. Sorry, Wayne. Man. Nope.
Sir.
Tory got all of y'all. Then DaBaby kicked you over, and then Jack Harlow here put the elbow drop on you. Like, it's just, man, it was kind of bad. Like, I mean, again, I get it. I'm not a fan, but I was also the person that was like, no, you know what? This album that you put out like in February, like, no, this is what y'all want. The high rapping ability Wayne, right? Like, you didn't even give him one of those. So, sorry, bro.
My only question is, Wayne put out an album this year?
I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, maybe it was a premonition, Jones. I mean, it was called Funeral.
Put the dirt on him. On him.
Oh man. Also, because this is the only other music update I have, I seen G-Eazy has a album out. It's called Everything Strange Here.
Yeah.
I have not listened to it, but I just wanted to shout him out for existing and having an album out. You know.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I spent all of my Friday specifically. I listened to your man's Starlito Paternity Leave. And,
okay, what you think?
And dope, very dope project. And then after that, because I just thoroughly enjoyed his the joint, I forgot what joint I had played, but then I listened to Don Tripp the rest of the day, and it's a Saturday morning, because I just really believe that Don Tripp is just somebody that people should just listen to, man. So
I'm saying
I got his streams up. I played probably about 60 Don Tripp songs from like 2 p.m. to like 8 a.m. Saturday morning. So yeah.
Okay.
That's how dope I think do this to me. So yeah, that's new. Right. That's music. No social justice tunes that I recognize, but that's okay, because there's plenty that was out there. The year is still going on. The fight is still real. So you're not late. Mm-hmm. You're right on time. Put your art out again. Hey, look, and to harken back to what we said last week. Don't let people that don't consume music or ain't putting out music tell you that ain't nobody trying to hear no music. Because look what Megan Thee Stallion did, talking like in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of police brutality being the hot topic and Black Lives Matter. She got on Instagram, popped her ass, talked about how she want her pussy ate, and it was the #1 song.
Yeah.
So shut up with all this other bullshit about how people don't want to hear no music right now.
Hey, shut up.
Banging on lunch tables.
You damn right.
Final words before we get up out of here, Jones.
Man, look, and this landed right on my lap as we were doing the show, because I was gonna say something totally different, but this I love how the hip hop gods work, right?
All right.
Now, last week, we discussed the NONAME and J. Cole debacle and all that other shit, right?
Word.
Well, today is the what, 28th, right?
Yes, 28th.
So, in the midst of all this, Beyonce announced that she has a film coming out called Black is King. And right. I guess it's geared towards black men or whatever. I'm interested to see what she's talking about. But in the midst of that, NONAME posted something that a person tweeted. It says, if Beyonce believed Black is King, she would openly and loudly support abolishing the police, right?
Oh. Okay.
Going on. Yeah, the Wakandification of the continent and black diasporic identities is entirely uninspired. The repeated tropes, symbolic gestures that homogenize and essentialize thousands of African cultures in service of the securing the terrain for black capitalism, possibilities, and futures is tired. So she goes on to post pictures of Beyonce in darker face. I don't want to say black face,
right?
But like darker face and like African garb from the looks of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my only question with all that is, with black men and black women dying at the hands of police, this is the shit that she want to talk about. Like, come on, fam. Like, we really just jumped on J. Cole last week for saying, all right, yo, this is what you talking about, fam. Okay, cool, counterproductive, whatever. Mm-hmm. But if we all talking about fuck the police right now, mm-hmm. we need to get this shit together. We need a change. Coming at another black person's neck and being critical of whatever the fuck, is this really the moment for that? This really what we doing? Like, so she going at another black woman, right? So, mm-hmm. so what the fuck is going on? Like, I want to see the same outrage and the same fervor that Twitter had last week, this week, because it lets me know that y'all on bullshit. And I like NONAME as an MC. I've never met the lady or none of that. Mm-hmm. But I smell bullshit. There's a thick wafting of bullshit in the air. And it's coming from over there in NONAME's direction. That's all I'm saying.
well, Jones, to quote Beyonce's husband, you gonna make that girl NONAME put your name in the song, Jones. You gonna make her do it, Jones. You gonna make her do it.
Hey. Please make me famous.
But hey, you know what? What I will say is this though. I do see exactly what you're saying, and mm-hmm. what I will say to that young lady is tread lightly, because they got Carrie Hilson out of here for less.
Man, bro.
So to be clear, they got Carrie Hilson out of here for less. And I don't think, and to be 1,000,000,000% real, like just beyond humor. Mm-hmm. Again, I think people are not even able to retain the receipts to reflect what Mr. and Mrs. Carter have done for black people, for black movements, for black artists, and social justice. We don't even have access to the receipts. So
nope.
I would say leave them alone. because your voice can be taken away if you're disrupting the mission.
And the thing about it is that makes it weird to me is because okay, fair enough. We should be able to respectfully critique each other, right? But the one thing that I find really weird with that type of critique, it's always based around Jay-Z and Beyonce being capitalists. The only thing I can say is we live in a capitalist society.
Yeah.
I'm not a communist. I don't even know how that really works. And from what I see with communism, it doesn't work well for most countries. Most people don't really fuck with that shit, and they end up doing capitalistic shit anyway. So if your basis is because they're capitalists, that automatically equals negative. That's you're doing a little too much. Yeah. And like I said, the scent of bullshit is in the air. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, in America, they don't even want to give people equal rights. What do you think communism is going to do?
Man,
people don't even want us to be in the same neighborhoods. They don't want us at the same schools. We can't vote the same. We can't buy the same kind of houses. Nah. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work here. You want to see anarchy? Start implementing communism. But you know what? The people of color gonna win that battle, specifically the black folks. Just watch. But yeah, no. You know what, Jones? I see where you're going. I say, the beehive is aware, and hopefully, NONAME is armed with enough truth to be on the right side of her conversation, because you're right. In the grand scheme of what's important, I mean, I get the Jedi mind trick. I'll say it like that. Let me just kind of rewind. I get the Jedi mind trick. The biggest voice for black women is not Oprah Winfrey. It's Beyonce. It's not Michelle Obama. It's Beyonce. So, who better than Beyonce to be at the forefront of defund the police? Who better to assume an Angela Davis-esque role in social justice than Beyonce?
Facts.
There is nobody better. However,
Facts.
Beyonce is brilliant enough. She is a smart enough woman to know that my fight doesn't involve the front line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if this was Beyonce with Kelly, Latavia, and Latoya, maybe she can be front line then. But not 38 with 3 children and a husband and a multi-billion-dollar brand. That's just not a fight. It's literally the equivalent of people wanting Warren Buffett to be like, "Hey, yo, we boycotting Apple, and I'm gonna be outside of the Apple headquarters tonight." Huh? I got my old ass in the house. The best thing I could do is sell my shares of Apple so you can get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think what black folk have to realize, again, man, rare air conversations. Beyonce's in rare air. She's not a frontliner. She's not a foot soldier. She's not, you know what I mean? That's not who she is. And she hasn't been that in over a decade. It's just not realistic. You're speaking to, you're talking because you got lips, and you're speaking about what you don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what's got to be, you know what I'm saying, understood. And plus she's the last generation of the era where superstars are not touchable. You know what I'm saying? You don't just run up on Beyonce and say what up and give her a hug and get a picture, or you call her fake because she didn't want to stop for you. It's nah, you don't even see me when I'm out. Matter of fact, I'll have Target closed down just so I can buy my shit while you stand outside. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So no, I totally feel you, and you know what? This will be a teaching moment, Jones. Depending on how many retweets she got, this will be a teaching moment. I promise.
Man, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Or does Twitter just sweep this under the rug and keep on going since the BET Awards is tonight? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? You raised a great point, Jones. We'll have to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh man. My final word is on Russell Simmons, man.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna do my due diligence and do some research and read the articles, and I'm gonna watch the documentaries and all of that. But I just want to make it clear that Russell Simmons looks guilty as shit right now, Jones.
Man, he does. He does.
Like you're obviously running. You obviously think something as bad is going to happen to you. Regardless of your money, regardless of your status. Like it looks like you've seen what happened to Bill Cosby, and you're worried that could be you.
Yeah.
I just want to say that because he left the country and social media and thought this would blow over, and it hasn't.
Like, nah, fam, we on your ass.
It's right, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it seems that they're starting to turn back up the heat on all of this. And and it's alarming. And the thing, Jones, that really has me conflicted here is because, we'd love to say, innocent until proven guilty, and we love to think that it's an issue that's deeper than rap, right? Deeper than status and fame and all of that. But when one of your statements is, I'm sorry the woman thought that's how the moment happened, and then you follow that up by leaving the country, and then you stay there though, like you don't just go on a 2-week vacation, like you there, like you basically posted up, you basically moved and you left the country, and and you're somewhere out of the jurisdiction where you can't even be served.
Yeah,
that looks super shady, Jones.
It does look crazy, and I'll never forget. Shout out to our homie Marcus. He brought that up a while ago. He was like, "What are we gonna do when the Me Too movement really hits hip hop?" And it's looking like the Godfather, the dude, the guy. You know what I'm saying? The blueprint for the mogul in hip hop.
Right.
Might be in that situation where it's like, bro, you look crazy.
Yeah,
and
man.
this is somebody that everybody in hip hop has wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And from the minute the allegations kicked off and he moved to, I think, Mali or something somewhere, wherever he dipped out to, it looked really crazy because, like, I get it. That's a lot of pressure. Thank God I've never been accused of anything. I ain't never put myself in a position to be accused of anything.
Right.
But I understand how that might be a little like, yo, what the fuck? But I would suggest you stay and be like, look here, fam, these charges are unequivocally false. I would never do no shit like that. Not just keep standing behind the fact that you used to fuck a lot back in the day.
Right.
And do cocaine. That's not a good enough excuse, Russ. Sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got love for you and appreciate you, but that's not a good enough excuse.
Yeah, and you know what? And just because you're a yoga doing Buddhist that's vegan, it don't change what happened before you did all of that. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all of your lifestyle changes and people having the right and the ability to change and be better. Yes, we should honor, respect, and support that. But, bruh, it won't change what you have done.
Right.
And
that trauma don't go away.
Right. And even though we are all, we have all done some things that we may not do anymore or be proud of what we've done before, Jones, the one thing I can tell you is that sexual assault will never come up.
Never.
In my regard.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to hear that, it happened long ago. I'm not that person anymore. But, hey, you had the ability to be that person where I never have been. So,
right, yeah.
So what? So, so sexual assault is just not my bag. Never was my
No.
bag. Never will be my bag. So,
Ever.
yeah, you know what I mean? So I just, again, man, I'm just sitting here like I was just watching just his movements. And you know what tipped the scales for me the most, Jones, and why I wanted to bring this as my final word for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
because Justin Bieber is not with the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Those two young ladies that tried to throw him into the sexual assault / Me Too sicko human being category are now being sued for $20 million. And Justin went out of his way on Twitter to pull receipts, describe the whole story, and then got on instant offense. And I'm here for that. He was like, I'm going to show you how guilty I am. Oh, no. Or I'm going to show you how I'm not guilty. Or I'm going to show you how innocent that I am. I'm about to sue y'all for even bringing this shit to my brand in general.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Justin Bieber is suing two regular white girls for $20 million, Jones. Like, it gets no gangster than that.
Facts.
And I was like, no, hey, that's how I feel because, you know, this 2020. We're in a very sensitive time. Me Too movement is a real thing and it's a real cause. And but at the same time, you're not about to make no money off of me if I ain't never did nothing to you.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have my evidence. And Justin Bieber is playing a very nice game because not only does he have the $20 million to spare, he know that they don't.
Right.
And he know that they ain't gonna be in court long enough to prove to wait him out. Like, nah, you can't stay in court longer than Justin Bieber.
Hell no.
Man, he gonna spend some teenager money on this. So
Yeah. Straight up.
So you know what I'm saying? So when you have that, which got ASAP cleared up from one account of public opinion and then followed up with a lawsuit within 48 hours, Jones, versus a man who's been running since 2019, I feel away.
Dipped out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel away, and it hurts and it sucks. But man, hey, listen, man, we can't honor certain shit, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot honor certain shit, and no matter how great people have been to the culture, or how great they have been to other black people, like, yo, we gotta keep it a buck. We gotta do what we gotta do, and we gotta get rid of these motherfuckers, man.
That's a fact, man.
You know what
I don't
I'm
care who they are.
Absolutely.
I don't care who they are.
Damon John had a book that I believe it's The Power of Broke. I believe that was the book. Or no, Rise and Grind. I'm sorry. Rise and Grind was the book. And Russell Simmons was supposed to be in that book. When this shit happened, he got removed from the book. And Damon John talked about how that was hard to do because you know that Def Jam Fubu relationship is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Def Jam Fubu relationship is real. And they both from Queens.
Damn, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So,
wow.
And he didn't make that book. That the publishing stalled because Russell Simmons had to be removed from that book. I know because I was a brand ambassador for the promo of the book. I remember that. Yeah. So I was like, oh wow, damn, Damon John ain't even trying to. No, I was like, wow, okay, this is real. So I've been paying attention, and I was hoping that Russell Simmons would be able to one, be in America on the West Coast at his home in Los Angeles, California, and do his due diligence to clear his name in a respectable manner, but he hasn't. And we're on year like 3 now.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Yeah, man.
Man, I hate to see it, but hey, man, something's got to be done about all these motherfuckers. Straight up, I hate that it got to be rushed. Like, because when that first popped off, that was an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
Because the conversation wasn't even really being had, but it was an uncomfortable feeling to see like one of your hip hop heroes be in that position, but at the same time, man, you gotta face the consequences of your actions. You shouldn't have been on that shit in the first place if that's what's going on. Or
Word.
if you're vehemently denying it, stay here and fight. Don't run.
Right.
Don't run. Stay here and fight.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't did shit, you ain't gotta cover up or run or do nothing, man. And again, that's why. I mean, if nobody else will, I'm saluting Justin Bieber in this. He's the celebrity that's handling this the right way.
Yeah.
He was like, nah. Not only am I innocent, I'm going to show you the crime that you're committing against me and my celebrity. And I'm with it. So
yeah, that's
all I got on that. Again, I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm not gonna just hang them out to dry. Because, again, man, it's hip-hop, it's Russell Simmons. Like Jones said, man, we've all wanted to be Russell Simmons at one point in our lives. All of us. And anybody who has anything to do with hip-hop has wanted to be in the Russell Simmons position at one point in our lives. So, but for real, we just, again, man, we can't let the BS slide, dog. We cannot. We can't allow certain activities, characters, and just certain lifestyles, sick as they are, become parallel with hip-hop culture, black Americans, all of that. We got to get rid of that shit. We got to. Sorry.
Yeah, got to.
Man. So, man, hey, we thank y'all for tuning in, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We appreciate the episode. Y'all, well, we appreciate giving y'all the episode. We hope you appreciate listening to it. All right. Continue to have your likes and your shares and your comments, your rates, your likes, your subscriptions, all of it. We enjoy it. Keep the conversation going on either Facebook or Instagram as well. We will continue to keep giving you content. And as always, man, you know it. It's fans over critics.
Yes, sir.
It's support what you love instead of bashing what you hate.
It is.
And we always want you to be safe, be humble, and live hip-hop.
You damn right.
It's the Banging on Lunch Tables podcast with Camp from the Port.
Mike Jones.
And we are out.
Yeah.